Atlantis is under attack again. Or still, I'm not sure which. Either way, it happens a lot.
For just outside its impregnable iron gates, a mighty battle rages. Atuma, the barbarian plunderer, once again engages in mortal combat with Prince Namor, the mighty Submariner.
I'm not sure how mortal it is since they'll both walk away from it. Okay, Namor will walk away, Atuma will run away. Still, usually mortal combat means one of you doesn't.
This time, Namor, you shall know the bitter taste of defeat.
Oops, you broke it.
One such as you, Atuma, can never vanquish a Prince of the Blood.
The whole Prince of the Blood thing was a big deal to Namor and his friends, and the way they talk about it could make you feel like you're dealing with the English royal family in the Middle Ages. Heritage does count for something, and so do genetics, but neither automatically makes you a fit ruler. That has to be learned, unless you have pointy ears and wings on your feet. That's different. I only have one of those, so I'd have to do it the old-fashioned way. If I wanted to rule someone, which, oh Lord, no. Please, no.
In a far distant galaxy, a strange spaceship takes off. And after journeying many light years, it passes over the planet Earth.
Why? In Hitchhiker's Guide, the Earth was being removed to make room for an off-ramp. Do these guys think it's already there?
At that moment, destiny plays her hand. The hatch door opens, and a freak accident occurs. Down, the strange figure falls to the waiting ocean, ever downward to the farthest deeps.
That often happens with objects that are heavier than water.
Sire, we are being attacked by a demon. It's surely some trick of Namor's. Follow me. Advance at thy peril, whatever thou art. Does the Submariner think me so helpless? Destroy it!
It's not doing anything. It's standing there like a statue, so there's no reason to fight it. And besides, it's defeating your best efforts just by existing. Namor is watching all this because everybody has cameras everywhere, as we already know. He's afraid this is some new attack of Atuma's.
If you are neither man nor monster, what kind of devil are you? Did Namor dispatch you here? Answer me, I command you! Ah! Return to whatever murky depth you came from. I have no fear of.
Look, he obeys.
None of his weapons have put a scratch on this thing. But if it understands underwater English and he can command it, he won't need those other weapons.
Lift yon idol!
Return yon idol to Easter Island! His next order, go to Atlantis and kill Prince Namor. In Atlantis, Namor is reassuring the people that Atuma will never win. With his Prince of the Blood ability and their impregnable iron fence, they're safe.
There is no more to fear, my people. Atuma and his evil hordes are driven back. They have learned the folly of armed aggression. But we are being attacked!
Hey Namor, I think that thing just pregnabbed your impregnable fence. Nothing he tries can stop this thing. There's a whole series where suddenly he's Aquaman and he can command the creatures of the deep. It's filler, it gets us nowhere, and it's one of the almost no times that he has that ability. This thing has a powerful beam that comes out of his eyes, and it kills every critter Namor throws at it. Atuma and his horde are waiting just outside the city. If Namor had good sense, he'd head out there and take out the source of this thing's orders. But good sense isn't one of the features of being a Prince of the Blood. Lady Dorma followed Namor out to the battle, and now he's enlisting her help to stop this thing. At least that's what he's telling her. She has no idea what his plan is or how her part is supposed to help. But just go with it.
I know full well this creature is indestructible. Yet am I not Namor?
Yes, you is, but I don't think that thing understands the significance. Elsewhere, Atuma's army is attacking. Led by Lord Vashti, Atlantis' defenders are holding them off while Namor deals with the giant thing. Don't look at me, that's what the title of the episode called it.
It is done. Now to carry out his second command.
She stole its soul with that picture, and now she's off to dispose of it. Wait, he told her to what?
At this moment, far above the Earth, far beyond the sight of human eye, a strange skycraft circles the Earth.
Presumably looking for their lost robot. She's telling them where it is. Meanwhile, Namor is still playing tag with that thing. You're it, Namor. Atuma's forces have driven the Atlantean army back to the edge of the city, and they're ready to put the finishing touches on this.
Caught between two foes, the mighty Submariner struggles on, when suddenly Atuma's men recoil in shock at the awesome spectacle. And as the robot tightens its death grip,
destroy the enemies of Atlantis.
If you destroy it, he'll make you pay for it because it doesn't belong to you, it belongs to him, and he's taking it back. It'll take Namor a few seconds to realize that and say, okay, it's all yours.
Sire, your forces have rallied and are at this moment driving back the barbarians.
Now that the distraction is gone, he'll head out there and lead them. It should be an exciting battle, and we won't see it. That's the end of the episode. We don't know what he did to Atuma, if anything. We don't know where they drove his army to. It just ends. Clearly, we ran out of time. Now, the episode is about 75% filler, so cut some of that out and finish the story. As we already know, many of the decisions that we see in these cartoons leave a lot to be desired. The whole project really screams, we were forced to do this. And yet, many of them, like Iron Man and the Hulk, are done with a little extra care, so somebody gave a hoot. I think I've said before that of the 5 heroes, Captain America is my least favorite. To that I have to add, Submariner is the dullest. The stories move at a nudibranch's pace, the speech is unnecessarily archaic with the thee-thou stuff, and when Namor is really in trouble, we pull the solution out of our goozix's eye. Anyway, when the robot fell out of that ship, there was no indication that the pilots made any move to find it, or even that they realized what happened. When we need them to be there to save the day, they've been hanging around wondering where their gadget went. The Submariner stories did that a lot more than the others did, and you could almost expect a U.S. cavalry-type rescue to come charging in from nowhere just in time. Even so, he did have the occasional exciting, interesting story. This just doesn't happen to be one of them.
Stronger than a whale, he can swim anywhere.
He can breathe underwater and go flying through the air.
The noble Submariner, Prince of the Deep, will be ready any demon.
Lord Namor of Atlantis is the Prince of the Deep.
Achoo! I knew that was going to happen.